And even the next one on your list, since you have 20.
It's so stupid.
Get mad at them for
Get
not
mad
wanting to date
at guys don't like it when we get mad at them for not wanting to date us. Who gets mad at a guy when he doesn't want to date them? That is a pure psychopath right there, my friend.
I got nothing.
That's psychotic. That is crazy, bitch, and that is run for your damn life, because she is going to have your name tattooed on her ass by the end of the day. That is bad. You know, and why would you get mad at somebody for not wanting to date you? Move on.
Right.
You know, don't get mad because one person doesn't want to date you. And if you're that psycho bitch, stop. Oh.
I'll go with
I
that.
really hope that this girl does. I hope I can write her, and I will give you an update, because I'm seriously going to write that this has got to be a chick writing this shit.
Who's
and just
really, really pissed off at everybody.
Yeah, and just pulling this shit out of her ass, because, oh my God.
Okay, I'll go with one. The next one on this list here. I had to print mine since this is my computer we're recording with.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is no good for women to employ the speech code in relations with men. I feel like I should keep reading to clarify that.
But yeah, please do. I was going to ask what a speech code is.
When women employ the "what are you thinking about" speech code, they thus hope to pump real feelings and emotions out of men. When a woman asks a man this sort of vague questions, she expects to catch his unawares and learn what his real feelings are toward her. What are you thinking about?
Exactly.
What are you thinking
That's
about?
one of those needy bitches. You know, see, I'm not kidding. Don't be, and you, if there's any youngins watching this, which, you know, if you're under the age of like 16, you probably shouldn't be, maybe.
Probably not.
But don't do that. Don't do that kind of shit.
Even if you're in your 20s.
When your man wants to talk to you, he'll talk to you. You know, those, and those bitches are real. What are you thinking about? It's like, that's how I feel. You know, I have seen by the amount of time that we have been in the bar scene and around a lot of people during, you know, your radio station DJing and your, you know, at the club DJing.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a lot of people. We've seen a lot of people and couples, and, you know, this bitch exists.
Oh, yeah.
So does psycho bitch from my list that gets pissed at you for not wanting to date her.
Yeah.
Those are real people, folks.
If we're thinking about something that needs to be discussed,
They'll tell you.
we'll tell you.
Yeah.
We
I don't,
will.
you know, I don't, when you're upset, I always know when he's upset, and I'll say, you're upset, I can tell.
Yeah.
And that's usually as far as it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll lay, like we're laying in bed, and I'll just rub his head. Or I'll sit here and I'll rub his cheek like this. You know, and if he wants to talk, then great.
I like that.
And if he wants to talk about it, fine. If he doesn't, fine. More times than not, he does talk to me about it.
Well, yeah,
You know, we
because,
pretty much know there's really nothing about me or anything that goes on with me that you don't know.
No, of course, because I want to know.
Right.
That's again the difference with this whole. I'll ask you sometimes, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you all right? You know,
Right.
Because I can tell sometimes that something's bothering you, and I'll just be like, "Are you okay?" And if you tell me, yeah.
But
I'll
see,
be like,
again,
all right,
though,
well,
this thing
it's
is
fine.
vague, because what if this is like Joe Billy Bob, and he's all upset about something, and he's ranting and raving and pounding back the Bud Lights. You know, I can see him in his overalls punching the walls.
There was one that was like that.
Open up, Billy Bob.
I went back and got
Joe Billy Bob, put the beer down and let your feelings flow so you don't have to redo the walls every time.
Like, literally, the one list that I pulled, 3 different things on his top 10 were hair, anywhere, smell, anywhere.
Like, he doesn't like those things?
Yes. And what was the last one? Oh, but it was just
How do you
awful.
avoid hair? Look at this.
But bodily hair. Okay,
this
not
is
head hair.
Your
body
head's
hair.
part of your body.
Come on, you know what I mean. But yeah, they were like,
What does he mean? What woman has body hair?
I don't have an answer for that.
I don't think women even have body hair anymore, do they?
Well, it mentioned armpits and nether.
Yeah, neither one of those should exist.
Well,
that's a dumber list. Let's just keep.
But that's what I said. I bypassed that one because this guy was like an absolute pig.
I want his fucking name too because he's getting a letter too.
Give me another one.
I'll give you another one?
Yeah.
The make me a sandwich jokes.
I don't do that either.
But see, they spelt sandwich wrong.
Sandwich. Should
It should be sandwich. Yeah, not sandwich. It should be
S-A-M-M.
Yes. If you're gonna make it like that and it's a joke, then you got to put sandwich in there. I mean, if it's a joke, why does it bother you? Lighten up, bitch.
Right. There you go.
It says right there, make me a sandwich jokes.
Read what she says, because I'm curious.
Some women find them funny, it says. Even if you assume a woman knows you're kidding, don't think that makes these jokes automatically hilarious. They're tiresome, unoriginal, and they can be pretty offensive if you're making them to a person you don't know. Well,
duh.
Again?
This is Captain Obvious's first mate writing your article here.
Would do that to somebody they don't know?
All right.
Because if a guy I didn't know said, go make me a sandwich, ha ha ha, 2 black eyes instantly. I ain't even kidding. I don't think anybody would ever do that.
What do you tell someone with 2 black eyes?
And
nothing. You already told him twice.
Oh my God, those are funny, but they're bad. But they're so funny. That's a big one, and you don't do that to me. But I know other women have said that.
Oh, you do it to yourself.
Okay.
Give her. Go ahead.
Assume she's mad because it's that time of the month. Okay, like you're mad. No, it must be your time. You don't do that. However, I
live with 3 women.
I give fair warning.
I don't ever do that because it would be
would die.
Be the event of my death.
You would die.
Mm-hmm.
I give fair warning a week leading up to leak week.
Leak week.
That I have PMS because that's when I get it the week before, the whole damn week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just tell everybody, leave me the hell alone. Just leave me alone. I'm telling you right now, if I bite your head off, I'm sorry in advance. It's PMS time. I give fair warning. I've given you a solution to this.
I know, rent you a hotel room for a week.
5 days in a hotel. We're happy. Fill it with chocolate. Stuff like that. You and Lane are happy because you're just chilling, being dudes. And 5 days away from... And me and the girls will just get mad at each other. I just... Look at what they use for this, too, for Leak Week. Shark Week.
That's a picture on the article.
Yeah, that's what they use.
Of a shark.
I don't even understand this shit.
Go ahead.
Compliment the wrong way.
Guys, some women are okay with a polite anonymous compliment. Some aren't. You probably won't be able to tell until you try. Just know that if you compliment a person and they react in a positive way, that's not an invitation to pester them forever. Don't follow them around.
That's called a stalker.
Right.
You have a stalker if that happens.
This one should just be called stalking.
Yeah, don't stalk.
Compliment the wrong way. Stalking.
No, it should say women, because it's what women don't like.
Women don't like stalkers.
Yes. Don't be a stalker. That whole thing that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what that is.
Dumb.
I'm telling these bitches getting a letter. Okay, you go.
Okay.
Put your old man glasses on. See what you're doing.
It's small print, okay? Let's see. Some women want all the spare time of their men to be devoted to them only.
No.
See, but here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Now, I work 60 to 70 hours a week on average. On average. Sometimes maybe a couple less, sometimes several more. And that's the thing that I guess distinguishes guys who are happy in their lives from guys who aren't. Because I enjoy my time home, and I appreciate
it more because you don't get it.
And my family.
Yes.
Where I and I think that if I worked a 40-hour-a-week job, that would be different? No. I'd probably have a couple more hobbies because I'd actually have some free time to actually invest into a hobby.
Yeah.
But I don't get upset about spending my spare time.
The only time that I get upset is when you're off for your time off and you still have to deal sometimes with fed up stuff.
It happens.
No. See, this is what, Mike, if you watching this.
Oh boy.
When you're done with the sort on Saturday, fed up doesn't exist anymore. Not until Monday morning, my friend, because that's my time.
But sometimes there are weekends, though, where he's out of town, like this one in
particular. Yeah, and you got to play secondhand boss. So, yes, I get that. Which usually I don't get mad about. I'm just, joking.
And it's very rarely that you do.
I don't. It is rare. And he's got an awesome boss.
You used to more than you do now.
I used to more, I think, when I was the worst was when the kids were little. Because I worked part-time. I had, at one given time in this very house that we own now, that was my childhood house, we had 3 toddlers and a baby. Yep. So I worked part-time. I took care of all those kids.
Yep.
Took care of the house. And when you were home and you went somewhere, like when you first got into the DJing and you would, go help Brad or something like that, yeah, I'd get mad because I've been like, bitch. I didn't have these kids by myself. And I have a bonus child.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 kids together, and I have a bonus child too, so, then I would get angry because I'm like, are you kidding me? I spend more time with them than you do. And I did through most of their childhood. However, you were working 2-3 jobs at the time just, to keep us going.
Because that's what you do.
And I was drained all the time, and, my nerves were bad and everything, but we're all good now. I don't want to get off track here.
No.
So
it's just, I think that maybe, again, I feel like a lot of these apply to people that are in, the young stages of a relationship.
The infancy, the wooing stages still.
Well, yeah, whatever.
The wooing, because I've told him he doesn't woo me anymore.
I try. There's no wooing anymore.
What? What were you saying?
I'm looking at you now.
I know what you're doing, but you're supposed to be reading something, aren't you?
No, it's your turn.
I did 3 in a row.
No, you didn't. Well, yeah, because you have 20 and I have 10.
Did you say all you wanted to say on that subject?
Well, it's just, I'm saying that this is... I'm saying that as you progress in your relationship and you don't think there stops being less his stuff and her stuff and everything is your stuff together.
And I'm going to veer off on that thing, the his and her shit. If you're in a committed relationship, and maybe just even engaged, okay? Mm-hmm. People always see. This is just my feelings. It's probably going to be different with other people, but
sure.
When you're even engaged, before you're married and you're engaged, it should be ours. There should be his money, her money, my stuff, her stuff. It should not work like that, because if you plan on getting married
and sharing your life,
it does not work like that. And there's married people that do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Married people. How do you do that shit? I don't understand. Why did you get married?
Right.
I don't understand. Whatever. But anyway, should we move on?
Yeah, go for it. That's cool.
Okay.
I like spending time with you. So
well, yeah,
as
I
much as
spending
possible
time with you too because we don't get it enough.
Right.
So, try to solve. Apparently, women don't like men to try to solve all their problems. That's a needy bitch again. I'm not kidding you. That is a needy bitch. I don't expect you to solve my problems. I appreciate.
No, I think she's trying to say.
A lot of guys assume that when a woman comes to them with a problem, it's because she wants a solution. More than likely, she just wants to talk. That is true. I should have read that. I should have read further because that is true. Sometimes we just want you to listen. However, we don't always come out and say that. So I kind of feel sorry for guys sometimes because you'll never figure us out. We can't even figure ourselves out.
I don't ever claim to try to figure you out.
Because, I mean, how would a guy do that? How would a guy know whether she wants help with a problem or just wants to talk if she doesn't tell him?
True.
What if she's spilling her guts and he doesn't say anything and then she's going to be pissed like, oh, yeah, okay, well, it's the last time I spill to you, you know? Or if he does tell her, you know, hey, there's this, you know, and she'd be like, bitch, I didn't ask you for your opinion. You know, so you can't win there. A guy can't win there unless you tell him. He needs to know. You know, that you can't just leave him hanging there and not know whether or not you want his help or not. That's stupid.
True.
That's stupid. There's just no way you can. Now watch what this does. Watch. It goes all the way down to the freaking bottom. I'm not going to let it. I'm going to fight it.
Fight it, man.
I did. I think I won.
Cool. No, there it went.
There it went. Sons of bitches. Your turn.
Sure. Again, I don't necessarily feel that this is applicable, but this is incredible. But women's emotionality makes men absolutely mad. Unlike women, men are sure that broken nails or touching films are not a trouble at all. Males do not love their female partners bursting into tears or flying into a rage on every trifle occasion.
Nobody would like that. That should not be gender based at all. No, who the fuck would like that?
Right.
That shouldn't even be on the list because nobody would like that. Neither gender would like that.
Oh.
That's bullshit.
You wouldn't like me being completely irrational at every turn of the road.
Right, and vice versa. So,
right.
I mean, duh.
And granted, there are times when you are specifically, you know, irritated about something
and you know what it's about.
And need to get it out, but I know what it's about, and thankfully, most times it's not about me.
Yeah, no, it's usually about drunken midgets.
Or somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, not me.
I'm going to skip that one because I don't think that one's important. See, this isn't fair either.
Well, but that kind of goes hand in hand with the last one.
I do this to you, and I know I do this to you. Not get the hints. That's not fair either. And I'm an honest person. I'm going to say I do this to you. Like, I can't think of anything offhand, but I know that what my brain thinks. Like, my brain is thinking, you should know this. We've been together this long. So when I act like this or when I say something like that, you should just know. You know, no, that's not fair. And I know that I do that. And it's not that, no. That's just a big no.
There have been times in the past where you've said,
oh, I've done it, I know.
You've known me for this long, and blah, blah, blah. And usually my response is, well, you've known me this long, and you know that sometimes I forget things.
You know what gets me the most is when
my memory.
When I use that on you the most is when I blurt. You know, because I'm a blurter, and you'll say, well, you said this, or you didn't tell me that, and I'm like, bitch, since when do I not tell you? No, I don't call him bitch, but usually it's, you know damn well if I'm pissed, you're going to know it. If I think...
And I'm going to know why.
Yeah, I mean, don't pull that on me, no. But yeah, the hint thing, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. And all chicks do it. All chicks do it.
I love this next one on your list.
Oh, God, this is
Fantastic.
funny. We do not like unsolicited dick pics. That's true. Keep your penis in your pants. I solicit yours. But
It's happened once or twice.
for you dudes out there that just randomly send chicks this, I am telling you right now, we really don't like it. As a matter of fact, most women think penises are ugly. I don't know how you walk around with those things. But don't do it. Unless she tells you to do it, don't do it. And even then, because we're scary, us women, we could send them around. That might be the goal. So just avoid that altogether. Don't send nudies back and forth. Because somebody's going to get mad someday. You know.
It could happen.
And young girls,
Respect yourselves.
Yeah, and whether he admits it or not,
guys.
He is showing his friends.
Respect yourselves.
He is showing his friends those pictures you sent.
Chances are, especially if he's like under 21.
Yeah, there's no way he's not.
And girls, and for you guys that think it's cute to send the random dick pic to a girl, they're showing their friends.
Oh, we are. And laughing.
And laughing at you.
Yeah, you don't like it laughed at? We're laughing. Maybe not in the way that, for the reason you may think. More on a, wow, how pathetic.
Yeah.
But it could be the size too. You never know. We're laughing. Just so you know. They're laughing at you. They're all going to laugh at you. Name that movie.
Oh, my goodness.
Name that movie.
Carrie.
Okay.
Come on now.
All right.